Good afternoon.
Hi, Greg. How are you?
What's going on?
Okay, hi. Who the flowers for?
They for you.
Greg, why you got me flowers?
You know, hey, I feel like it's a gift for all the great work you've been doing for the company, you know?
Okay, thank you, Greg. They nice.
It's the least I can do. A token of my appreciation, you know?
You didn't have to give me flowers, but thanks.
Hope you like them.
You're nice. All right, so you was eager about some big news over the phone that you had to tell me about?
Well, you know, first and foremost, also adding to the roses, I thought that it would be good to go with the gift as far as your promotion. You being promoted, got your bonus, for all the great work you're doing. So,
A bonus?
Yeah. Something generous. I think you deserve it. You're putting the work in, so why not,
Okay, I'm just doing my job, right?
And that comes with doing your job. The more we grow, the more we grow, right?
Okay, well, I appreciate the bonus. That's always good. But how you was sounding over the phone, you seemed like you had some more exciting news or something.
I do. We actually broke ground in Ghana, and then I
Wait,
was
hold
thinking,
on. Broke ground?
Yeah.
Broke ground on what?
The school. So we broke ground on the school out there. So I was
In
thinking,
Ghana, Greg?
yeah, it was
That's
time. It was time. We touching a lot of lives in America. So I was like, why not go back to the motherland and share that same love,
Okay.
And I was hoping you could come down with me for the official groundbreaking. What you think about that?
Is Brianna going and can my husband come? Them the only two questions I have to ask.
I was thinking it'd be more like a business trip, me and you, but it's negotiable. It is Africa, right?
It is, and if I was to come there, business and all, my husband would have to come because that's so far away from home.
But it's still business, though. I think he would probably understand that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Would Brianna understand? Would Brianna understand?
Brianna cool.
I guess. Well, that's really good news. So I sent you over that email.
Cool, yeah, I got that.
Yeah, and I told you if you had any other revisions or anything that you wanted me to do to send it back over.
Now, everything looks great. Everything looks great.
Okay, and we also we got the final document back for the new website. And so I just sent that over right before you came, actually.
Cool.
So I guess whenever you get time, you can take a look at that. Yeah. And I was just working on your numbers, just checking everything out with the algorithms and how things have been posted lately. So, yeah, with that being said, it seems like we on board.
I saw how you added the music to that one video.
I did. Yes.
That was dope.
You like that?
Yeah, that added a nice touch.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, we working.
Right. And I was able to promote the other side as well. So I think that was a nice addition, a nice touch.
Definitely. What you wearing? You wearing a different fragrance or something? You smell good. You smell delicious, actually.
Greg, hold on. I'm not about to tell you what I'm wearing so you can have all these girls, including Brianna, wearing my scent.
Well, that is the homie, right? Maybe I want to smell that on her, but it smells
that's my
good.
best friend. We don't need to smell alike. We already in Atlanta together now. We don't need to both have the same perfume on. So, no, sir.
Cool. So what you about to get into?
Well, I'm about to go home.
Home or to the apartment?
My home, yes, the apartment.
I mean, no shade. I'm just thinking, y'all done merged that thing so fast. I'm thinking y'all probably, put something together where y'all could get a house or something, right?
First off, that's my business, and I think that you're overstepping. Secondly, me and my husband, we're taking our time, and we're going to work towards moving out of our apartment, but for now, that's home. So, with that being said...
My bad.
Yes, I think you kind of crossed the line with that.
I wasn't trying to overstep.
You did a little.
Well, thanks for everything, and man, I look forward to the next meeting, and then think on what we talked about as far as the Ghana situation,
I will. I'll let you know what my husband say.
All right, cool.
All right, Greg. dealing with that.